Race 1 in the FIM Supersport World Championship at Magny-Cours will go down as an all-time classic. Manzi and Oncu got a superb launch when lights went out. He grabbed the whole shot into turn 1, but would face stiff competition from Luca Mayas and Stefano Manzi in the early stages of the 19-lap race. Nicky Tully and Jaume Macià came together at turn 8 and 9 on the opening lap, taking both out of contention. At the front, a four-way fight for P1 was brewing. Manzi getting ahead of Oncu at turn 13. One of several occasions they swapped places. Oncu was using turn 5 as his favourite overtaking spot. Meanwhile, Alberto Sola, on his debut, moved ahead of 2017 champion Luca Mayas to move into a provisional podium spot. Manzi was taking advantage at whatever corner he could, including turn 5, getting ahead of his title rival under braking for the Adelaide hairpin. Corentin Perilari, Tom Booth Amos and Federico Caricasulo were fighting hard over P5. The Honda rider of Perilari getting ahead, Caricasulo coming down at turn 17 and ending his hopes of a top 10 finish. Out in front, Manzi and Oncu had broken away from Sola and Mayas, who were squabbling over P3, and no inch was given between the two title rivals, making contact on the run into turn 5. Oncu just about got ahead of Manzi under braking. Behind, Sola and Mayas were still squabbling over P3. Both took to the blue paint as they were battling over the last podium place. Sola losing the required time and Mayas not. He was given a 3-second penalty in lieu of a long lap. Manzi and Oncu were side by side through turn 8. Nothing could separate the two title contenders fighting for victory, except a huge moment for Manzi. He almost took Oncu out as he tried to make a brilliant save. He was able to keep the bike up, but was around a second behind his rival. However, that second soon became 3 tenths. He pulled back a huge amount of time over the course of the first half of the final lap before making a race-winning overtake at turn 13 to reclaim P1 and take 5 more points out of Oncu, extending his lead at the top of the championship. It's a race that will go down in World Supersport history, an epic duel between this year's 2 title contenders. Celebrations for 10 karting racing after a sensational victory for Manzi that looked very unlikely after his huge moment at turn 13. Luca Mayas had crossed the line in P3. However, his 3-second time penalty demoted him to P4. At the Met, Alberto Sola, in his first World Supersport race, stood on the podium. It was utter delight for Manzi, who just fended off his championship rival and put one hand on the title in 2025. Just 2.5 attempts separating the pair at the end of the race. Alberto Sola classified in 3rd, 4.5 seconds down, with Mayas in 4th. Corentin Perilari took a season's best P5 ahead of Tom Booth Amos in 6th. Rafael De Rosa scored points for QJ Motor. He came home in P13. It's a best result for the Chinese manufacturer in the same weekend that they debuted their new bike. Federico Caricasulo and Roberto Garcia were 2 of several retirements from a high attrition race 1.
To be honest, during the weekend I was quite quick from the beginning, but during the race, I don't know why this time my pace was quite strong, because when I go in front we go 5-6 tenths faster, but for me it was like impossible to drop Chan. When he was on my back with the slipstream, he always back and overtake me in the end of the straight, so it was like all race long fight and it was not easy. And at 2 laps to go I have a big moment in the airplane, so I was almost crash and I got like 1.1 second of gap to Chan and I start the last lap like with this gap, but I don't know how I can recover it, and I was able to overtake him and finish P1, so I'm quite happy about it.